Hello everybody and welcome to another video. In this video it's going to be another thoughts on. Now this one is going to be on microtransactions. Now if you've known me for quite a while then you'll know that I do not like microtransactions in games. I think that they completely detract from the gameplay and they're used to just get your money and won't add to the gameplay at all. In fact, they will ruin the gameplay, as I will point out in these next few games. The first one, which is one which I used to play relentlessly and I thought was one of my best games I've ever played. I was so stupid for thinking it, I have no idea why, but there you go. Clash of Clans. What is this game? This game is just another free-to-play mobile game. Do you know why? You may be going, oh yeah, but look at all the downloads. Every single free-to-play mobile game is going to get downloads. Simply because it's free. They're going to go, oh look at this, we've got all this, we've got all of this app and we can get it for free. Look at this, they must be best friends with us. No, what they will do, really, tactically and sneakily, is they will get you into the game. They'll show you how to do the game. They'll go, you need to upgrade this, such as with Clash of Clans. They'll say that there'll be builders, and you need to use it to build up defences. You have to build up cannons and mortars and walls and all sorts of stuff, and then they will cost money. And then you have to put up gold mines and stuff like that. And then when you want to upgrade them, that will cost money. What it doesn't tell you is the fact that it's going to take a while, and then when you start the game, you don't have much money, and what you're doing is you're trying to upgrade stuff to get better, and you can't do a good job because you don't have enough gold mines, and they're putting out a tiny output. And guess how you get more money? Well, you go over to the side page there, and what does it give you? It gives you microtransactions. For microtransactions, which I've seen go up to £70. £70! What could you do £70 on? GTA 5 on PC isn't that much. There's full AAA releases which aren't even £70. And you want to waste a microtransaction on a game which you'll probably lose anyway because you'll probably drop your phone in a pool or something because people keep on doing that nowadays. So you're wasting £70 for a game which you'll probably also give up after a while anyway. These games are not fun. And then that is not the end of it with Clash of Clans, because what happens is once you actually get enough money, because you decide to wait, you go and try to upgrade something. So your town hall is level 6 and you're like, oh, I want to go to level 7. So you upgrade it and it takes 7 days. It will take a whole week to upgrade. And guess what? You can pay gems to speed it up. How do you get more gems? You go on the little plus tab, you can buy more gems for up to £70. This is what mobile gaming is now. Mobile gaming, apart from Minecraft and GTA and I think Football Manager, they are all there to try and rip you off and steal your money. Even Microsoft announced a few weeks ago, or a few months ago now, that they were going to put new microtransactions into Minecraft Pocket Edition. Microtransactions are what is making money for these developers. The only one which I consider to actually be different is Air Tycoon 4, and that is because the microtransactions are designed for people who can't actually play the game. I don't like them being in there, and I think that they're completely unnecessary because I've never had to use one in my life, even when I was doing it terribly in Jet Britain, because you buy the game 24 months in, as in gameplay-wise, not in real 24 months. But still, it's not exactly the best thing the way it's done, because you get it for free and then it shouts at you to pay the money for it, which is not a very good way of doing it. But it is completely different and on a totally different level to these games. Another one is one that ZDK plays a bit, which I'm going to be attacking at, which is Simpsons Tapped Out. I've just watched a Nerdcube's Hell on this game, and it's just Clash of Clans, just with the Simpsons. Exactly the same thing. There's donuts and things you have to try and do gameplay, and one of them on Cletus's farm, to actually do something to get a mission, you have to wait for 90 days. 3 months. You have to wait 3 months. And oh, what do? So if you want to get past that, well, you play 10,080 donuts. How do you get more donuts? Well, you pay microtransactions. Their games are all the same. I don't care what anyone says, they are all the same. All of these games are there to steal your money off you. They're not being best friends with the customer. They're not trying to say, oh, we're not going to charge you money. Look at us. We're taking a risk in our company. We're offering it for free and then it's going to be really good. No, it's not. Free-to-play games are making the most money. That is why there's so many free-to-play games coming out. Every single game that comes out is always free-to-play. There is barely any games on the Google Play Store that are costing money. And if you want to pay money for these games, and if they say they have to pay money for these games, they probably won't get much attention. But the thing is, that is how a game should be. You pay money. You don't go on Steam and then 99% of all the games are free apart from GTA 5 and Just Cause 3. That's not how it works. There are free-to-play games on there, but it is not completely swamped by it. In my mind, a free-to-play game should be something like on Cool Mouse Games, where it's a little web game which you can just go onto a website and play, like Truckloader or Awesome Planes or Sticky Ninja. It shouldn't be a whole money-leeching monster like Clash of Clans or Simpsons Tapped Out or any of these completely terrible microtransactions games, because any game with microtransactions in is there to try and make money off of you. The point of a microtransaction was originally to slow the gameplay down. Now it's to stop gameplay completely, so then you have to wait for hours, days, sometimes weeks for it to actually get past if you don't want to pay the money. Games are now going to get much more crap for people who don't want to pay the money. This is the thing. They are going to push and push to just see how much you will pay because they just want to see how impatient you are. They are capitalizing on your laziness because you just go, oh, I don't want to be bothered to wait 30 days. And the thing is, if something like Clash of Clans was on PC, there wouldn't be any microtransactions. It would be a £15 game and you would get money by your gold mines. They would churn out them about 20 times faster than they would do on the mobile game. You could actually speed it up also. It wouldn't be a real-time strategy, it would be one which you can actually speed up yourself, and I'm sure if someone actually did a port of that and made it better, it will be good. But no, these developers will not go to make you pay money. They will not make you pay money for it, because they know that instead of paying $2.99 or $3.99 or whatever at the start, and then not having to pay anything else all the way through the game, they know that it's much better to say that you get it for free, you'll get addicted to the game, then the gameplay will stop because it's forcing you to pay microtransactions because otherwise you'll have to wait for 6 weeks. And if you want to get past there, you'll have to pay gems or coins or buttons or whatever, and then you'll have to pay that, and it'll cost £40 to do that. And then once you've done that, there'll be another one which says that'll take about the same amount of gems or coins or whatever, and you have to pay the exact same amount of money. This is why I stopped doing mobile games for Ibirdball's infuriation, because every free-to-play game out there is after your money. Every single one of them. I don't care what you say. I don't care if you just go, oh, but this game, this one's not too bad. No, I am including Air Tycoon 4 into this. And I don't care that it was my second top favourite game of all time, whatever you want to say, because I'm really annoyed at this moment in time. Microtransactions are the devil to mobile gaming. Mobile gaming wasn't actually that bad when it started out, but now it has got even worse and worse and worse. And do you know why they're doing it there? They're not doing it on PC or console or whatever, because that's where all the gamers are. These days, people's first gaming experiences that they have are on their phones, and then they'll find a game, they'll think, oh, it's free, and then they'll end up wanting to pay money for it. And then they'll think that that's how games are in the real world, and then won't actually get the other games. So then it completely kills all the other games which people would have to pay money for, and then all the free-to-play games would be getting even more terrible, because they're the only ones in their market. If you come across a game which is free-to-play, play it. I want to see how long it takes for you to either run out of money or you have to be forced to stop the gameplay because you're having to wait for an upgrade or wait for more money to come in so you can actually do an upgrade or something like that. I want to see how long it takes, because I remember Clash of Clans, I would always go on there like 3-4 times a day sometimes because I want to train my troops. I'd have to wait 20 minutes for them all to train. This is not how gaming should work. Gaming is about having enjoyment out of playing with your own audio-visual entertainment things. It is not a money-leeching monster which shouts at you at every opportunity because you've run out of money or you're doing an upgrade and it's going to take a while and you're going to have to wait a million times to actually try and actually get past it. This is why Clash of Clans was not in my top 10 games of all time. I can't even believe I considered doing it in my 7 favourite games of all time or whatever video that I did back in summer last year. I can't believe I even thought I could do that. Because it's just full of microtransactions. It's just the pinnacle of microtransactions in games. What they'll probably do is they'll keep on expanding it. Apparently they've added this new sort of, new little, builders world or something like that. So you go sailing, you come across this guy which has got, a town hall, but it's, ready to build or something like that. ZDK was showing me this. I have no idea what it is, and I don't care, because I stopped playing after they added the third hero or whatever, because I just got bored of the game, and because it happened every time. I would just get bored of the game. I had about 3 to 5, probably more like 5, in-out game cycles, because I start playing the game, I'm thinking, oh, this is cool, and then get fed up after a few weeks, because I try and do an upgrade, and then I have to wait the next 5 hours for it to be finished. On Minecraft, on GTA, I'll pick it up and put it down when I please. I'll put it down saying, oh, this mission's gonna take, I can't do this, because now to try this gun, it's gonna take the next 5 hours. No one does that. That is not how a game should work. But they're gonna push it as far as they can. They will keep on pushing it because they don't want to have to put inspiration into a game, because they know that they can just take a good game from the past and then just make it into a mobile, money-leeching monster. If anyone defends microtransactions, I am going to just ask them these things. How much fun have you had playing these games? How long have you had to play them consistently before you've been stopped by either wait timers or you've run out of money? How many separate occasions have you contemplated getting the microtransactions so you can actually progress through the game? This is why this needs to stop in gaming. Because I don't care whether I have to pay £2 for an awesome game on mobiles. I couldn't care less. This is why Minecraft Pocket Edition exists. Minecraft Pocket Edition is the pinnacle of that. The only reason it's selling, really, is because Minecraft's a popular game, and they can just capitalise on that. But of course, they're now adding all these coins in, because they know it's a popular game, it's the most popular version of the game, and they're going to do on that to try and capitalise on kids which are playing it so they can get better upgrades, and then the online is going to turn into a pay-to-win. Just don't give any of these games your time, your attention, your money, your anything. Don't give them anything. Only give them your hate, because we should be condemning these games forever, because they are going to con you out of your money, scam you out of your money. They're going to try and get you attached to the games, and then you can just give them money. And I'm fed up with it. I really am. I don't want to have to pay if I want to carry on playing the game for my next 20 minutes before it happens again. I don't want that to happen. As I said, no other game on consoles, on PC, no game does that. It's only on mobiles. And I wonder why.